special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Wheeler join us reporting from the sidelines.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. You can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Aggies offense comes on the field first today. So here we go. It's a rematch for the conference championship. Interesting to see, Joel, if these teams spar in the early going based on that first matchup or come out swinging.
Well, we know there's no love lost between these two programs, these two fan bases, and to have bragging rights for a conference championship on the line, I got to tell you, they'd have it no other way.
The game makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Out of the gun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge. Let them get after the quarterback and
trying to create outside the pocket.
Throw the ball away.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Aggies are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a handoff. Gets the foot. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
My concern would be the confidence of my starting running back here. First carry of the game, he puts it on the ground. They are not going to win this game unless he is in this and productive. So I've got to go right up to him if I'm the quarterback and tell him, hey, man, shake it off. We're coming right back to you.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking. And he's
into the end zone. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Before and after, not quite through. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Tackle at the 13. team. Not great field position to start the drive. Back to pass. It's Levitt. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. They bring it down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Over the middle, it's Watkins. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Powering through the defender. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. It's Reed. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Owens. Now he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds and moves the ball to the 20.
Chris, the question about Marcel Reed and A&M was never going to be in the first couple of months. It's always going to be about what happens late in the season and in playoff time. Last year, they did not play well against Texas and Miami. And a lot of that was Marcel Reed. Turning the football over, not making quality reads. Can he right the ship and play well, be the reason that you win big games, not the reason you lose them?
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Durham.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. Here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He's got a crease. That's a big hit at the end. Making a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Oh, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Catch hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer for 42. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's going to hand this off. Breaking into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Pereira. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's a junior defensive back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle is made, but the ball is stopped at the 4.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Stands right into the wall. They got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. To the air, it's Levitt. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And there's the handoff. But a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really good job.
Here's a throw way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense.
What was that?
This was a concern from this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run it here. He's got space. Runner finally brought down at the 5-yard line. Defense getting pushed back here.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. The coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Back to pass. It's Levitt. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And you'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
And they went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Right down the middle, it's Johnson. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Here the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side.
for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And here's the handoff. He goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Hart over the middle. It's Green. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Timeout taken by LSU. Their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Bringing pressure. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Watching someone run right in front of you.
First and goal now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff from the shotgun. Across the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Oh, and he throws it back. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's got room to run. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this league. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down in the air?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go wrong taking a profit. It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. And he slides down to protect himself at the end of a huge gain. What a play.
They have to keep this quarterback in the pocket. You can see the electric ability he has. Once he's able to break contain and get in the open field, he is electric this week.
He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And now they'll set up for the play after.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Aggies sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run him. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. And now they're going to give up a safety. What in the world is going on?
Gotta get them all in here and there.
Absolute heartbreak. He makes the play for the interception. He just needs to go down for the touchback. But he brings it out, then goes back into the end zone, and now it's a safety.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
That's caught. It's Owens. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 if they're a first down loss. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever. And now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Pulls it in. It's Porton. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
From the shotgun, handoff in. Oh, he's lost the ball. The defense scoops it up. The scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out.
There we go.
These defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose. And as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Dropping back, it's 11. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Second down. We're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. He picks up the first down, but he gets drilled in the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well. It is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Here's the second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Creative running there. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A play action, looking to throw. These sacks, huge play on the defense to set up a 3rd and long.
Nice.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric, that first step. He gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Caught over the middle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Chris, that was their chance right there. This defense had it in their hands. A 4th down, a chance to get off the field, get the ball back for their offense, and they're unable to do it.
Makes the catch and has space. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. The back's got it. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He didn't make it.
Love it, love it, love it. You can't block for 2 seconds and you get thrown to the ground.
Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
To throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Green. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
It's Green. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. The freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a quick run. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down. You've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone. And they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now following the play, we got a stoppage here. There's an injured Tiger. It's a junior defensive back. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. And the back gets the football. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Catches it over the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48.
Well, this is one of the more popular routes in football right now, and it is so for a reason. It's hard to defend. Beautiful angle route from the running back. You get the completion.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. try the ground game here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This running back just continues a monster performance in this championship game. Joel, they're feeding the hot hand. Interesting to see how they play it in this must-score drive.
Chris, I think a lot of it
has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? He hands it off from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short game. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at the stage of the game. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. And run for a first down. He'll be ruled down there. Clock out. Fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Give a timeout call by the Tiger against their first. Trying to get wins here before the half. With the catch, it's Wilson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, moving to the line here with the clock running.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and cover.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice.
Oh my God.
Finally being brought down.
Because I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well.
Wow.
Can you bounce back from a mistake? And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They get him down, but that first time will be decisive and give us a new conference chance. And now the Tigers will take their third and final timeout. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But, Joel, it feels like every time these two teams collide, there's a lot at stake, and that makes it even sweeter.
Chris, to that point, if these players and coaches were being honest, I think they would probably tell you that the win over their rival is actually what they love even more than a conference championship here today. But nonetheless, they are champions in this conference. What a great accomplishment. We'll see what their playoff future holds for them. This is a group that's created a lot of momentum, and I certainly can't wait to see them play in the future.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.